All right, so this is a beautiful imaginary day 2 of this, I think, will be very extensive journey in getting this artwork done. And I was just thinking about before I started recording, what am I even going to say? And there's a part of me where I don't want this to be scripted like that. I just kind of want to more just show you updates on what I'm doing, but then also just kind of share my thoughts, like, nothing where I write it out and just think through or whatever. So basically what I want to do is just show you what I'm working on. I think yesterday I said I was going to do, there's 3 figures here, so I got that done. And now what I'm doing is just kind of starting to fill in with these patterns here. And I don't really have like a clear thought of where or what I'm doing with these patterns. All I know is like I want to create a design that integrates what's going on with these trees and the branches and the vines into these elders to make it a complete piece or part of the whole. So, and then the other thing too is there's like a lot of gaps and spaces in between the figures that I want to fill in with some detail. Not too much because I don't want to lose the figures in that, but I do want to use all the space in an appropriate way that builds off everything. So even though I said that I didn't really want this to be scripted, I did think about some stuff that I want to talk about, and I want to keep these videos nice and short, just to give you, like I said, give you an update, maybe spend some time just drawing so you can kind of see my process, and I'll talk about, what I was thinking as I went through. But I know like if I do like a 10-15 minute video, ain't nobody watching that. So I'm just trying to keep it short, maybe 5 minutes at the most. But anyways, so yeah, so just going through, just kind of figuring out where I'm gonna do all this. Sometimes like in the background, I'll listen to some music, or sometimes I'll put on like a podcast, or I'll listen to like YouTube videos or whatever. So I was listening to Matthew McConaughey. They had a little 10-minute clip of him being interviewed on Joe Rogan, and it was talking about his religious beliefs, which I never considered him to be a religious person, but it was really interesting to get his take on it. And he does say that like he's a Christian, and it's very interesting to hear like him be very flat out and plain and straightforward with what he believed. And so I was very surprised about that. So it was cool to listen to. Sometimes I'll listen to that kind of stuff to kind of get my mind in the right framework. Sometimes I'll listen to lectures. Sometimes I'll listen to motivational talks. Sometimes I'll listen to I like Gary Vaynerchuk a lot. I'll listen to him. He's more of an entrepreneurial business side of things. I was listening to, here's one thought I had. I was listening to Erwin McManus, who is a Protestant pastor out in California. And I really wrestle with and struggle with my faith and belief, especially in the last several years. Just become very disillusioned with it all, and especially on the Protestant side of things. And the reason why I say that is because in the Protestant side of things, there tends to be a lot of focus on us as individuals, and there also tends to be kind of like a celebrity culture with that. So, and sometimes it's even not even intentional. Like, you have pastors that become like these celebrities, that'll write books, go on speaking tours, just become well known because of they're in the media, that kind of thing. And it really turns into this like, well, I follow this pastor and I follow this pastor and I like this teacher, and it just becomes a celebrity thing. So in the last several years, I've been really influenced by more the Eastern Orthodox Catholic side of things. And I'm not like 100% on board with the teachings there, but the one thing I do like about it is it tends to, and this is from an outsider looking in, tends to eliminate all the celebrity, because it's not about the priest, it's about the Eucharist, and it's about the worship the actual service, and all their theology is built off the service. So I like that a lot. There's a lot that guards against that whole celebrity. Now, of course, celebrity culture, of course, there's issues on that side too. So I'm not saying that that's a perfect system. I'm just kind of sharing where I'm at. And especially when we go through this drawing, and as I continue completing things, and you'll see the symbolism here, you'll see some influences on both Protestant and the Orthodox side. And yeah, so that's just where I'm at. I mean, take that for whatever it's worth, but those are just my thoughts today. So anyways, yeah, so I just, like I said, I've just been kind of going through here, adding in some design. I want it to be intentional without it being busy. And so, and on a lot of these branches, I'm going to add all these leaves and things. So there's going to be an additional layer of detail that you're not seeing at this point. Right now, basically what I'm trying to do is find kind of the best look for all of this, all these branches and things. So I'll just kind of roughly sketch in just some curves of line just to indicate where I think things should go. And then we'll go from there. So that's what I got for today. And I'll have another video tomorrow. Thanks for checking in. See you tomorrow.